The teacher with the unbraiding of the hair in the student.
Oh my God. Yeah, I saw this.
My stance changed today.
Oh. Wait,
From
what
what
was
to
your
what?
original stance? Okay.
I want to start by saying, yeah. This, if you haven't seen this video, I felt so awful for this guy that got fired. It was some of his girl students, the black man with students just unbraiding his hair. Apparently it's like the end of school or something. Yep. And he was on his way to an appointment in a rush. It wasn't sexual. It was being videotaped. Fine. Now.
So wait, your original stance on that video was?
First stance when I saw this is so innocent. This is just kids just playing. If it was a woman, I've played in their hair. But then I realized, so I started having a conversation about teachers today, right? So my boyfriend has dated a teacher before, and he's like, yo, it's crazy because the students text you, the students try to find your Instagram. He's like, there's no fucking boundary. When we were kids, we were looking at teachers like they were old as fuck.
Old as shit.
Yeah. He's like, and now it's like there was no barrier, I guess, with the girl he dated and the kids. The students were writing about assignments at certain times. And although she wasn't being inappropriate, he's like, that's already inappropriate to me. And then I thought about it. I'm like that video, do you think that video was bad? And he was like, if we had a fucking daughter and you saw a video of her taking out her teacher's hair, what the fuck is she doing in this nigga's head? And I really was thinking, and I thought to myself, I would have been fucking livid if my kid is in school, not no boys and girls club where ain't no curriculum going on, and you playing in this grown-ass man's head. Nigga, cancel your appointment. We all have shit to do. Shit goes wrong. You know what time you get out of school every time. Yeah. Why are these little girls doing this? Why didn't you stop them? Why am I thinking this is innocent? There should be a boundary with teachers. It shouldn't be that fucking cool. You can have good relationships with staff members or teachers and not sexualize it. I'm not saying he was doing anything sexual, but why the fuck is this happening? My kid should not be going to school doing any service for you. Like, that's weird to me.
So this is now what you think?
I really didn't think it at first, Mandii, because in my brain, I always think we over-sexualize things.
I agree.
However, when I sat and thought about if it was my kid, I was like, yeah. Even as an adult, hold on. As an adult, I think back that I used to do that for my teacher. What the fuck?
No, I have those moments all the time where I realize that I was like a child and there were teachers maybe like making some weird, inappropriate joke with me or whatever it might be. And I do think I'm Gen Z, so I remember like looking up my teachers on Facebook and trying to be in their business. But I do think as the adult, it's on you to create.
As a millennial, I feel like, so with that, I feel like we definitely sexualized it. There was another teacher recently with a bald head who was getting diamonds put on his head. A principal, actually, not even a teacher. The principal was getting rhinestones put on his head. He ain't get fired. To me, I do think if that was a woman teacher, it wouldn't have been said anything. My only issue is down the rabbit hole of going through his TikTok, he was sexualizing some girl that it was obvious she was underage. So he was on some weirdo shit on his TikTok. But for the sticking there, I actually don't think there was anything wrong. I do think we over-sexualized.
Even if it was your kid, you would
Even if it was my kid. Well, and I guess I come from a different place, especially seeing that it was little black girls. Like, I grew up with my high school had a cosmetology school in it. So, like, my cousin did my hair. To me, literally between classes, at the lunchroom, after school program, people are doing people's hair.
Hair is some black shit that in a white way, like getting braided, getting twisted, I get it.
Yeah.
But why is my kid doing a service for you?
But that's the thing, too. To see it was a group of girls, it wasn't just one girl. To me, it was a group. My only problem was, and I've said this to a few adults, my problem was, A, that he put it on social media. For me, if I had a child, I don't want my little girl on no grown man's Instagram where there's probably more grown men to see her. Like, to me, that would be my probably big thing with raising a little girl right now, is keeping her out of the views or reach of grown men having accessibility.
I think the touching also, there needs to be a boundary with touching, and maybe that's what I started to think about. Like, the touching is too much.
But to me, hair.
But also, I just want to say this for any men listening that may feel like we're, coming down on the male teacher. I'm sorry, Mandii. I actually think women teachers, when I see these clothes they be wearing.
No. All these women teachers is out here fucking these boys.
I think so too.
Every time I look up sex in the news for vanilla shit, it's another fucking teacher fucking a high school boy, bro.
I'm telling you, I think people are totally predatory both ways. Every time I see one of the BBL teachers, and I'm not trying to be funny.
Not you calling them the BBL teacher.
There are BBL teachers that fucking be like, is this wrong? It's my body. What are you fucking talking about, bitch? Like, yes. You're not going to the club. You don't need to fucking... We see the belt on the goddamn last fucking hole. Stop it. Like, I'm sorry. Thick girls being ostracized for wearing the same thing as skinny girls. I totally get it. I get it when we're talking about anything else outside. But for school...
That's not fair because I'm going to tell you right now, there was this motherfucking teacher that was a PE coach in high school. He was about 23 years old. Baby, he was fine. When I say fine, that's what I'm saying. So the way you're talking
Why
is
it not fair? What's not fair?
No, because, okay, there's bodies, there's things like, so then should a fine-ass nigga not be a teacher either?
That's not what we're talking about.
No, because...
You got 12, 13, 14-year-old boys in your class,
14?
and you wearing these tight-ass fucking dresses that are sexy enough to make a fucking TikTok with.
Okay, but then
and now these little boys are over-sexualizing you, but we over here thinking that it's just the men.
Okay,
I think
but
these
you
women
6'4",
like that shit.
You 6'4" with basketball shorts and a white beater on my motherfucking PE
Mandii,
class.
if you wanted to suck your PE,
and I did want to, I wanted to suck his dick bite.
No,
before I was even sucking dick.
Yeah, we had
and that's what I'm saying. Like, when you're young, you have a crush on certain teachers.
Yes, but I'm not talking about attractive people. I'm talking about inappropriateness with the outfits. I'm tired of fucking acting like, bro, I'm not trying to be no MAGA bitch, but I'm sorry. I'm like on some real shit. I'm the girl who is out here saying, fuck whoever you want. Fucking have 3 husbands, 3 wives, be in an open relationship, but I'm an adult. And why the fuck are we crossing this goddamn line with kids? And I really think these bitches on TikTok with this weird shit, I was in a hole, bro, when I saw this. And I'm like, I cannot believe we're acting like she should be free to wear whatever she wants when the goddamn pants is up her ass.
Well, okay, I think on one hand, there's like a lot to be said about like the sexualization of certain clothing pieces generally, or just our bodies as a whole. But I also think to what you're saying, like, and also to the incident with the hair, like, schools are still a workplace for teachers. So there are certain workplace norms that you wouldn't break in a workplace with adults. So why are we so comfortable breaking them around children?
Oh, that's a great point, Sarah. I actually really fuck with that because I would not be taking my hair out in front of people at work.
Bitch, that's a bullshit
lie.
Bro,
no, and the conference room, bitch.
You was taking your motherfucking hair out at work. You was coming here talking about that.
In secret, ho?
Bitch, this is work. You done took your hair out on the motherfucking podcast.
I own this work, bitch.
So, bitch. It's work. It's a work environment. You just saw a clip from the Horrible Decisions podcast.
To check out more full episodes and the rest of our content, check the links down below.